Why am I listening to this? I don't know what's going on with my hair. This ain't a dating site. Who gives a shit? Hi, it's me, the acne queen. I have, like, ever since I started doing my makeup differently, my acne is like, hello! It's just not going away. Hi, I have not uploaded to this channel in forever. Well, I want to because, okay, so here's my plan. I have not vlogged in forever, and I figured I'd upload it to this channel because I'm planning to start like a little bit of a rant series that no one is going to give a shit about besides me. There's not going to be much art content. It's going to be more like life thing, where it's like, whether it's like what I'm currently going through, what I want to document for my future, and if you want to watch that, cool, you don't have to. But I want it now because I want it all, yeah. I'm kidding. But it's for me, right? Like I don't know, I just feel like it's time to accept me for what I am, what I'm looking like, and what I want to do with my life, what I don't want to do with my life. Have it documented so I can hopefully in the future look back on it and not be so hard on myself anymore. Because there's no art relation, well, I mean, I might mention art and stuff like that in these little updates things, but that's why I separated it, because I can't upload this type of content to my art channel. So if you're from my art channel, hi. Thank you for trying to care about me. What year is it? Like, I don't even... I'm so out of it because, like, I feel like my life has changed so drastically in the last 2 months that I don't know what year it is, what day it is, because, well, it's not relevant anymore to me and my life. Oh my god! I'm trying to get words out, but it's not happening. Why I wanted to do this and start doing the updates things here is because I feel like I have reached a point in my life where I'm done. Like, I'm done being me. And by done being me, I mean, like, I'm still me, but, like, I've changed a lot of ways about me. Everything is more in a more healthy manner, especially mentally. I've taken the time, because, like, I feel like this, okay, so I've been single for a year, and I feel like, well, it's been the first time I've been single in, yeah, like 9 years, I want to say, give or take 9 years. I've been always with someone and always kind of been, I guess there's just never been space enough for me to deal with my issues at hand and become a person that deal with me and my problems, like me personally. I want to be able to deal with myself, right? I think that's the goal for everyone in this life, that we want to tolerate ourselves. And I feel that I don't know what happened. Like, honestly, I don't remember what happened, but like 2 months ago, I had just had enough, where I had a year to think about me. I had a year to sort things out, you know, in my head, you know, and in life, and take what makes me happy and appreciate it and actually be okay with being happy about it. It took me 2 years to learn how to say no. It took me, and by that I mean, like, I've been saying yes, yes, yes to everything that has ever come my way in my life. And I've always tried to be like everyone else wants me to be, and therefore trying to fit into society that way, you know, so I could have a job and like stuff like that. But clearly it has not worked, right? I'm 26, I'm turning 27 in March, and it has not worked to do it the other people's way, the way they want me to be. So I basically got a huge burnout. Including, as if you follow my art too, like, you know that I had an art burnout as well. And I think that was the start of me just, my actual burnout. I hit a wall. I believe this is my second wall I've ever hit. Basically what that means in medical terms or brain terms is that usually you hit the wall 3 times and you're basically irreversible. You have a harder time doing the most basic things, like in life. It becomes to a point where you just cannot do it. And if you do tend to do it, you get anxieties, you get panic attacks, you end up in mental hospitals sometimes. And it takes it takes years to recover to a point where you get comfortable in your new self being extremely, not belittle. Oh my god, what is the words I'm looking for? I don't know, but I'm 27 and I've hit my second wall, and everyone's different. Okay, everyone is completely different. Some people can last 50 years and then hit the wall. I just have I'm just an extremely emotional person, right? So I guess for me, it only took 27 years, and here I am in my second faceplant into a wall. Instead of being worried about it, I think something else happened in my brain. Like, it was like all the walls that I had ever built up for myself in order to make it through the day or whatever, or surviving mentally with whatever situation I've been in. I built up these extremely thick walls, right? In order to protect myself and my feelings, and not letting everyone know how I feel all the time. So I don't know what happened. Again, I could not tell you what happened 2 months ago. I don't remember. I just woke up and my life changed. I woke up and I tried to worry about things I usually worry about, and noticed that I didn't care anymore. I didn't care anymore. Like, the smallest things that I usually, like, they were not there anymore. They were gone. And it was such a relief. And I tried to think about what I was going to do that week. I couldn't do that. I couldn't even do that. My brain said, no, stop it. Like, I don't want to do this stuff with you anymore. My brain had had enough. Like, it literally just had enough. I couldn't plan what happened the next day. I couldn't plan what happened the next week, the next month. I couldn't do that anymore. Even though I tried, my brain said, nope, not gonna do this. My memory sucks more. I've gotten it back a little bit, but like I said, this initial hit, when it just hits you, you just stop. Everything stops. I didn't care what people were thinking about me walking by them on the streets, on the subway. I didn't give a shit what people thought about me. And I was like, what is this? Who am I? You know what I mean? Like, I usually walk around with this mask on, and I'm always the one going to the side of people. Like, I don't want to be in the way. Don't talk to me. Like, I'm just going to go out, grab my things from the store, and then go back into my cave. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way I was living, because I just didn't want to face people. I didn't want to have anything to do with society, because I was struggling with fitting in to begin with. That's how it started for me. I was so restless. I don't know. I don't know if restless is the word though, but maybe. I think because what had happened with my process of thinking was, okay, today, November 5th, we're alive. Like, you know, like, I had to take it day by day. Like, when I woke up, I was like, we managed to wake up from our sleep. Cool. We're not dead today. Yet. So, like, it sounds maybe a little bit morbid, but, like, that's kind of what happens. You crash, your entire brain crashes. Like, it starts from zero, and it doesn't move from zero. It's like, fuck what happens on Thursday. You know, like, it's not important. I just remember waking up each and every single day going, great, I woke up today too. That's awesome. Let's plan today. That's basically all I could do. While I was doing this planning for the days that I woke up, I always took a walk. I took at least one walk every single day because I felt like that's what I wanted to do. And instead of going, oh, but what if they'll look at me? Or, but what if I fall? Or what if I do this? Like, I'm so fat, I'm ugly, blah, blah, blah. All the demons that I've had for so many years were gone. I could take a walk on my own, by myself, and feel like the world was mine. If that makes sense. If I needed to rest because I was, my body, like I was out of, whether it was me being out of shape or like, I was like, okay, I've been walking for a while, my legs are hurting, and I need to sit down a bit. I've never taken the time to do that before. Even if I was in pain, even if everything was hurting, I would just go home. I would just be like, I'll go home, I'll go there, blah, blah, blah. I'll do everything I need to do, then go home, then cry about it, then be in pain about it. You know what I mean? But I still remember the first time this happened. I was walking by the water. I was waiting to pick up a package I had ordered. And I was walking by the water. It was 7:30 in the morning along the edge of the water. And people are walking by and whatever. They were probably staring at me like, what the fuck's wrong with her? Because I was listening to my music, and I was just looking at the water, how beautiful it was, and how I'm here and I've never taken the time to enjoy where I am and be for myself, not for someone else all the time. It's always been someone else. But at that moment I had me. I had my music playing. I had that I love listening to, and just walking around the water. I love water, and just watching like buildings, and because I live in Stockholm, so everything's gorgeous. And old looking, and I don't know, I really love that. And that was bizarre for me. I know this sounds really stupid. You probably do this every single day of your life. That's great. You need to find these moments and take that and fuel yourself and fuel your battery so you can then go to your boring ass job or whatever. I get it. This is normal. I'm just not ever been like that. I've never been normal. I'm not normal. I'm never gonna be normal. There is things I can't change. And it took me hitting a wall in order for me to do it. I now go out every single day, and I have been for 2 months. Every single day I leave my apartment, whether it's for 5 minutes or 6 hours. It all depends on what I want to do that day. If I need to go, shopping for my apartment or something, I'll make sure to do that and do it at my pace that I set out for me, not what other people set out for me and pressure me into going faster or going slower or whatever. I'll walk. I'll still catch myself speeding up, and I'm like, stop speeding up. You have nowhere else to go today. And it's just today. I've just started thinking about the days. I'm alive today, and just that alone has saved me from going insane. Because, yeah, I could sit here and worry about, will I get my money in April? There's still a lot of uncertainties if I have to switch my payment system. A year ago, I would be in bed crying about it, being worried about it, having 15,000 therapy sessions about it, and calling the office all the time going, what the fuck, is there something else I can do? None of that. It's been the holidays, everyone's on vacation, so it's not like anything's gonna happen now. Anyways, so I don't have to worry about it now. There's nothing to worry about, and I don't know, man, and I've also been Whew, here's the biggest part. I don't know if you've ever seen a previous vlog of mine, but I talked briefly about my eating disorder, where it's like I don't eat anything, or I eat one thing all the time, or once or twice, 3 times, 4 times a week. Like, I don't eat like a normal person, right? But for the last 2 months, I am proud to say that I've actually eaten every single day. Yay! Fat person eating every day. Woo! I know it sounds silly, but honestly, I'm gonna applaud myself for that. Thank you. Thank you. Food really fuels your brain. Like, I mean, duh, like, we get I know that for a fact, but it still was something I couldn't put in my mouth. Even if I knew it was good for my brain, it was good for my body, it was good for my system to eat every single day. I found my way of eating where I feel great, where I don't feel too heavy, too light, and I don't piss out of my ass anymore, you know what I mean? Because of my, I have a stressed stomach, right? So like, I got that when I was 17. I think that, because that's when I hit my first wall. That's when my stomach system really failed me, like, completely. I've noticed that I need to eat stuff more frequently. So what I do is I have fruits at least every 3 hours. To have something for my stomach to work on, or else I will get this stress stomach issues. But also not only that, like, I do have at least 1 meal a day, and I've been doing that for 2 months, and I know it sounds silly, but I'm really proud of that. Considering where I come from, I want to start patting myself on the back, and this might seem like a very, like, a self-centered vlog thing, but honestly, if you know me, if you don't know me, hi. But this is for me, and I know me. I know what I'm not, and I know what I am. So this is for future me, and being all like, hey, do you remember when this thing started? Well, here's a video about it. So kind of that kind of stuff. So judge me all you want. I have days where I'm like tired like everyone else, but something that still amazes me is the fact that I'm like, sometimes I can wake up and I go, man, today was gonna be a day I skip this. It's gonna be the day I skip going outside, eating, because all I want to do is stay in bed. Like I said, like, I live for the day, by the day, so I'm like, okay, if that's how I feel, I need to accept that. Then maybe there's a reason for me to feel like that. Maybe there's a reason. My brain is saying, you know what, how about we wait? How about we sleep a little bit instead? And I'm like, alright, so that means I'm not going to go out today probably, so let's not. Alright, my hair is being stupid, I'm sorry. And so today, I swear to God, I woke up and it was, I think it was 10 a.m. and I was like, I am so exhausted. I don't know why. It could be because my brother was over last night. I don't know. But I was like, alright, so I guess today will be a day where we rest. Because the more I've been walking, the more my body's been hurting, obviously. I have a lot to carry, and I have a lot of muscles to build up again. So I was like, alright, now the pain is too much for my body, right? So it's like, you know what? My hair's gonna change 15 times in this video. I was like, alright, I'll accept it. And I was laying in bed, I was enjoying the bed because I was just so tired. My body was so tired. I was, you know, watching YouTube. I was doing the things that I wanted to relax to for a bit. And eventually, I came around again, and I was like, yeah, I can put clothes on. Yeah, I can put makeup on. I can go and buy my groceries for today. As I was, you know, I did all that, and I was walking out, I was going to the subway, and I realized then, I was like, wait, hey, because I could still recall the feeling that I had when I woke up, where it was like, ugh, not today, don't want to be here, it's not gonna happen today. And then go from that to still going outside. whether it's for 5 minutes, you know what I mean? Like, at least that, the routine itself that I'm talking about. And I was like, man, because I was so out of it. How did I manage to do this? and so that was bizarre for me, like, because I feel like I guess it's been the holidays, so of course you're gonna be more tired. You know, I've been with family, I've slept over at my mom's, and that was exhausting, and like, it was just it's been a lot for me. So I figured, like, alright, so this is today, we're recovering, but nope. And this is what I mean. I don't know what has come over. Like, if this was me a year ago, I'd be in bed. I wouldn't move. You know what I mean? Like, and that to me is so weird to realize, and that's what I enjoy about this whole change the most. It's when I do the new things I do, and I realize what I'm doing and how it's making me feel, versus how I felt before. And kind of like, you know, you weigh the pros and cons all the time, right? And you're like, well, I feel so much better versus staying in my bed or staying at home every single day for not going out for 5 minutes. You know what I mean? And that is so... And now, again, that I'm eating, I mean, everything sounds so simple. And it is simple. But the fact that I can execute it now has literally 100% to do with the fact that I'm eating. I mean, I knew I had, like, issues with eating, and, like, the fact that I didn't get enough food in me to make the basics run, you know? Even just laying down, I know I didn't have the calories for that. I knew that. But still, that whole, I don't want to lose it. Like, every day I wake up and I go, you know what, I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose a day where I don't eat. And funny enough, it did happen. And it's like, you just don't, it's not something that will go over in 2 months. Probably not going to be cured in a year either, you know, but it was the day after Christmas. We went to my sister's where the entire family just came over. I realized that I didn't eat until, I want to say 9-10 p.m. because I slept at my mom's place. I didn't eat anything throughout the, you know, the night, the morning, and then the day, because I was still so sick from the day before when we had our Christmas dinner. It wasn't a lot or anything, but it was still like, again, I'm content with that. I don't need much food like that. So I don't feel hunger, right? Like, that's not something I do. So, you know, I was sitting there and at my sister's, and I didn't even realize I didn't eat anything. It was like, yeah, okay, I'll grab some food later because I'm still kind of full from yesterday. I remember saying that when we arrived, and then, I mean, we were there for like maybe 4-5 hours, I don't know. And, you know, and then we came home. I played some Dota for like 3-4 hours, and then I was like, oh shit, I should probably eat something. And my stomach just turned on me the next day. Because again, it had gone so long without my stomach processing something. And that's when I really realized that yes, I did have a pattern down where if I eat something every 3rd hour, whether it's a tiny little fruit piece, it's good enough for my system to not fail. And it was so scary, and I got really upset. I got really upset that I missed an entire day of food. Because I felt like, no, we worked so hard to eat every day. And then when the opportunity arrives, my brain still does not want to eat. And I mean, I know it's a struggle. It's not going to be cured in a day. And it's a routine I need to put in my brain. And that's why my goal every day is to wake up, you know, put my makeup on, you know, get dressed, all that stuff. go out, buy my food for that day. I usually buy like a salad or something, whatever I feel like eating. Some fruit if I don't have it in the fridge already. So yeah, I have a little routine going, yay! But what I'm saying is that when you find what works for you, it's pretty insane. And especially if you come from such a place such as myself, I feel like I'm a new person, but I know I'm a person, like I stated in the beginning, that is not, I will never be the same again, brain-wise. I will not be able to be smart. I probably lost a lot of my intelligence, and honestly that's kind of upsetting. Like, I'm not stupid or anything, but knowing that my brain has said no is kind of where it's really upsetting. But like when I sit and think about it like now, I think this is the first time I'm thinking about it. Like in the long term, it's not going to be that great. I still have not been depressed. I have still not been, because again, my brain has no power for that anymore. It's just so tired. It's so tired from all the walls that it's been trying to hold up. It's been so tired from all the bullshit. When you believe everything that everyone else says, if you're gonna take anything from this video, don't let people tell you what you are and what you should do, how you should feel, and how you should be, because that will only lead to trouble. It would lead to me. It will lead to this image. You're great. You're amazing. Just say a big F you to people that don't support you for what you want to do, whether it's your close family or friends. They're not worth your time, your investment, your life. I have a long way to go. I'm not cured, but if I ever fall back into my old habits, I can now weigh pros and cons into, yeah, but do you remember how you were feeling when you didn't care? When you lived by the day, where you couldn't plan 2 days ahead. I still struggle with that. Like, honestly, yeah, I can take my laundry appointment or something in a week, but other than that, I cannot, for the life of me, plan anything. I don't want to. Like, I'm at a point where I don't want to anymore. I'm so tired of planning. I'm so tired of the anxiety that comes with it, or the preparation of like, oh, there's a meeting over there, and then having the anxiety about it for like 3 months. You know, like it's the worst. And now that I know that I can feel differently about it, I will. There's the start of something new. And hopefully I will do some weekly little smaller vlogs than this. This is just a big dump right now, but there's going to be a non-dump next time, hopefully. Because now you know the backstory a little bit, so I can just be more like, hey, this has been the week, yada yada, if I feel like it. With no pressure of doing art, so yay. Yeah, guess I'll see you next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not me and you managed to watch all the way through the end, thank you so much, and you're awesome, okay? And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.